Hey there. Just a reminder, this is not
Financial advice.
Sounds good. Everybody sounds good in my headphones.
It doesn't sound too bad.
Should I talk closer like this? Does this help?
Yeah, dude, we'll get right up here.
It's warmer.
Dude,
Is that
so
warmer?
how about Disney?
Dude, the chart looks great.
I know. I was looking at it this morning.
It's probably my best purchase of all time.
Yeah, seriously.
But I am saying nobody answered my panic text yesterday.
No.
In the chat.
Why would I answer that? I'm the opposite. Are you
Sure.
recording right now? Are we going?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Dom texts the group, says, so do I get another put here? I'm like, dude, don't be hitting the text with that bad juju.
Dude, because I'm not now. I didn't even check. I'm not going to look. But when it was at its peak, I was like 40% down on my put.
Yeah.
So
Hit
that would be the worst trade of my life so far.
It does look like it has some support, and it's not going to go the way, I don't know. Based on what I've been looking at, it doesn't look like it's going to 2.
Well, I mean, I guess, it all depends how you look at it and what you're looking at. I'm not trying to definitely not trying to rain on your parade because I want to see it do well for you. I'm going to mark up.
The parade is been canceled, dude. It's been a rain delay for a long time.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up a quick 2-day chart and mark it up while we're talking here. Not that I want to, but I'm just going to do it.
Yeah. I'm sick of talking about AMC.
Yeah.
It's in here's
one
the
thing.
It's not a wedge right now. It's like, well, if you look at the closer, not a far chart, like if we're marking like
I'm looking
today
at
and yesterday.
I'm looking at days.
It's twisted. It's a twisted chart.
I fucking love that. It is twisted. That's why we love it.
And you can't. Here's what my view is: you can't go by just like what's happening right now because of that little flag that is next to the name AMC that says earnings in tomorrow. So like how pump and dumps work. And I mean, I could go out. The thing is, how far back do you want to go to like make this to mark up this chart? I marked it up several times. I have
you can't go back that far, right? You can't.
Ugh. If you go, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out my 3 minute. I'm off of the 3 minute. I'm going today. I'm gonna go.
What's your put for? Like, what's the end date?
Mine is in March.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I have no fear about.
I just wanted to run up before your put expires. I feel like that's the time I got to get.
See, like I would rather it hit 2, and then later on down the road, you're like, something happens. We're like, oh yeah, movie theaters back, COVID's over, and then you're like, okay, great, now I could see it happening. But it's not a wedge, even in the.
I want that too. Charts, just the opposite. The opposite. I want it to go up today, like hit $100 today, and then drop back down for you at 2.
That'd be nice.
It's not going to hit
sick.
It's not going to hit $100. And if it does, it's going to be very short lived.
Yeah, it's going to be like
the GameStop thing was.
Yeah, exactly. Something I did want to throw at you guys.
What's that?
Two huge EVs. One with good news, one with bad news. Both did the same thing, though.
What?
CCIV crashed.
Oh, yeah.
Great news, crashed. Workhorse, bad news, crashed.
I feel that.
Isn't that insane?
What's
I scalped.
Yeah, it
I scalped Workhorse this
wasn't
morning.
there a huge Tesla drop Monday?
I think so. Yeah, along with Bitcoin, it took a little bit of a tumble.
Yeah, I guess they are tied in now.
And I think Elon was like talking about how Bitcoin's overpriced, and I think they both like kind of took a little bit of a dip after that. I don't know why, but
yeah. As
people
far
act
as
like he's the ultimate pumper.
he is a great pumper.
Yeah, he's
as
not bad.
as
Not
far
good
as
as us.
Churchill goes, though, like that was something I mean, I think we all saw that coming, you know, which
Right.
is obviously you don't
Because
ever
it's
want to
happened.
see that come. Yeah, it's just like a
Right.
very typical thing. But on lighter news, as I'm not lighter news, but I'm marking this chart. It's bouncing. AMC is currently bouncing off a resistance right now. So this line around 793 is a previous resistance. If you're going back, it is
Back to the days.
Yeah. So I mean, it will depend. Like I don't know that it's going to break through it, but we'll see. I'm still looking downward.
Did
Yeah,
it
I mean,
touch
even from
8
our last.
yesterday?
No, I don't think so. 786.
Yeah.
But even from like our previous time talking about it, I mean, it broke the low resistance when we were talking about it last. So
Right.
there's something, something's
Right.
going on.
Yeah, I think it's just I'm going to stick with my original thing of saying it's due to earnings,
Yeah, could be.
and it's like
that's the only
it's a
thing that
hype
makes
factor.
sense to me.
It's the only. I mean, right now, who knows? It could go back to $100, like Nick says, and he's going to buy us all dinner, and everything will be great.
Yeah, I mean that'd be sick.
Bro.
Yep, we're going to go to, which has been doing phenomenal. I don't know if you paid attention to that one.
No, it's the first thing on my watch list.
Yeah, it's the first thing on my watch list too. Actually, it's at the top. CBRL. I have to.
Yeah.
Right now, 154.
And right under it is Wynn Hotels for me.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I like that. I have a quick story for you, just because I talked to someone yesterday that I hope that people watching or listening to this, I hope that thousands of you did this same thing. But I talked to this guy yesterday, and I know that you're going to love this, Berzazi. He's like, yeah, a year ago, I put $600 in Dogecoin as like 0.00 like 09 or something. He's like, I forgot all about it. He's like, my friend was like, yo, Dogecoin is at like 8 cents now. And he's like, oh, cool. I think I have some. So he opened up his Robinhood, where he hasn't opened it since he bought it. Opened up his Robinhood, $27,000.
My God.
Yeah, it's like
so sick.
Yeah, like it's the ultimate finding $100 in your shoe or something in your jeans. You're like, oh my God, what the heck? I found $50.
Yeah.
27,000. Dude, and you would have made money again yesterday with the dipping. It dipped all the way back down to 2 cents.
Yeah.
It shot right back up to like 6 cents.
It's sort of like, did you see Ethereum the day before? It hit 800.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wait, Ethereum did?
Yeah, Ethereum bounced off of 800 2 days ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, it only lasted like maybe 10 minutes, but
yeah,
it was
that's insane.
It had a huge drop, and then
I sold it at 1790, I think, or whatever, 1970, one of those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend predicting 8,000, seeing 8,000 by the end of this year.
That's awesome.
Maybe.
Yeah, that would be sick.
It would be.
So
really
are people
sick.
saying that Bitcoin to 100K is happening this year?
Yes.
Or is that okay? Wow.
I mean, it's not that far away.
I guess that's another 400%. I mean, I guess it did that in the fall last year.
Yeah, if we're looking at it
crazy.
like that, yeah, it's not. It's really not that crazy. It's a pretty it's a pretty easy thing to see it do.
Yeah.
When I bought and sold it, that was off of a $30,000 move. So it's not that. I mean, 50. You're looking at 80. 80 can happen in a couple days.
Right.
Well, I guess not a couple days, but it's not far. It's not crazy.
Yeah. Not a couple days, but it can happen pretty quickly.
Faster than we think.
You're 100% right there,
Actually,
Mr.
didn't check.
Bazuzi.
Did not check the coins today.
I always look at Bitcoin and Ethereum and Doge.
I was looking for a Litecoin entry.
Yeah, you
Just
were.
to get back in the Litecoin game. It's been a few years.
I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Cardano. Is that like another coin, right?
Yeah, it is. It's ADA, I think, is Cardano. I could be right.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
The pattern looks
like
looks like a pump at the moment, but it's based off of the same technology as Ethereum, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't looked too deep into it.
That's what I see a lot of people saying. It's like the same thing as Ethereum. You're like,
Right.
Is it? What is blockchain? First of all.
First off, let's
go back.
dig that one up.
Yeah. Can you explain?
Can somebody just tell me about the blockchain real quick? Yeah, I mean, truly don't know as far as
NFTs has been all I NFTs is all I've been seeing people talk about. I don't know about you guys, but on Twitter, and that's all I see. People talking about like making their tokens, making their like selling digital art and it being one of a kind, and people like making money, artists making money. How crazy
digital
is
art,
that?
man. I love that.
Yeah, they're saying like if Banksy put up a digital piece of art today and sold it, what would it sell for if it was one of one?
Right.
You know, and it's like you can resell it if you want with you,
right.
You know, but it's still the only one that exists.
Right.
Stored on the blockchain, boys.
Put it all out there on the block, bro.
Blockchain's like Freddy Krueger. It's like
that's what it feels like.
You can't run.
Does.
You can't hide from the blockchain.
You're saying like art can't be stolen?
Yeah, it can't. You can't screenshot it.
So, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Something weird's happening in my head where I can't figure out why it can't get stolen now, or if like who is stealing art like that. Like, is digital art like, I don't know. I feel out of the loop in something in this conversation.
Tom, are you not an artist like me and Ace? I
guess not. But like with songs, people still will illegally download them if that's even a thing.
No,
anymore.
You can't. You wouldn't be able to.
But why?
That's a great question.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why?
Because it's on the blockchain. It's one of one. It's authentic. You can't replicate.
So what would happen when I go to screenshot it?
You can't screenshot it.
Why?
Because it says you can't.
Could you take a picture of your phone with another phone?
Somebody pops in, they're like, nah.
That's it.
Can't do it.
Like the Mortal Kombat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're making another Mortal Kombat.
It's not
movie.
like you keep the piece of art on your phone.
#AMC.
I'm sure you get a projector and project it on the wall. Is that crazy?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get a projector.
I'm so lost right now. We're talking about projectors, and I don't know what we're talking about. You
get a projector.
I get that you get a projector.
And you project it on the wall like a painting.
And what's that do?
That puts your art on the wall.
I don't know what's happening.
What's that do? It seals the wall.
Yeah. Is it an alternative?
People display digital art that they buy off of this guy on blockchain Blockchain Ave. Yo, I bought art. I bought art from Frank on Blockchain Ave, and I'm projecting it on my wall.
Yeah, you like think about your electric bill. It goes up then. Yeah, what do you like?
Don't shut it off.
Yeah,
doesn't
you
turn
can't
off.
shut it off. Like
Shut the projector off at night before you go to bed. It's like a Christmas tree.
you have
Unplug
to
the
buy a
projector.
projector then too. Like, are there different quality?
Gotta get a
projectors? You get, like
projector.
an HD projector. You got to be doing like how many pixels? The whole
Yeah,
thing.
like, we're gonna have to rob a school.
So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what we're talking about. But
I'm talking about.
if I'm putting it together,
Go ahead.
you're saying there's an alternative to actual paint, like oil paint and whatnot. Like, we're not doing that anymore. We're doing
Only
digital.
if you buy it on the blockchain. Like, I don't know. Can you take that file and go to effing Walgreens and say, "Hey, can you print this out? It's one of one."
I guess
That's
so,
what I'm-
right?
I guess you'd have to do that. Do you go to CVS?
But you don't have the physical. So wait, it's just like if somebody makes it in Photoshop, that's the art.
You
Now it's
could
not
sell
like,
it. You could sell it. You'd be like, "Yo, I made this painting. I'm Ace. This is my painting. It's for sale. There's only one of them. Can't replicate it. Can't duplicate it. It's only one. Like, can't go on the boardwalk and get it on a shirt, you know?"
okay.
I don't think that was that big of an issue. Like,
Yeah, I didn't realize there was so much. Like,
you know how many Mona
heat around
Lisas
that.
there are?
you said that last
Thousands.
episode. I was editing last episode, and you said something about Mona Lisa, and I'm like, that I don't think that
Right.
applies. I don't think that applies to this.
You know how many Mona Lisas there are, dude? Tons. It's a problem. We got way off topic.
Yeah,
I feel like it was way easier to steal back then, though.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, because some
Let
other
it go.
guy could just
What's the
paint
one
it.
with the guy, the farmer with the stake in the ground?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lights? Come on.
Oh,
Whose is that? Who made that?
it probably says on the corner somewhere.
It says
Yeah,
on
but
the
he's
corner.
not making that
He
money. If
That's
I
like a
made that
famous
painting, if I made that painting and somebody, it's like the Defend Pop Punk logo. If it's if it's trademarked, follow me. If it's trademarked on the blockchain, stop tilting your head. If it's trademarked on the blockchain, you can't take it. You can't take that and make your own. With this token.
Well, who?
I don't know, dude. It's
So wait a
confusing.
second.
I don't have all the
You
answers.
could-
What do you want from me?
You could literally look at it and draw and just make it. Like, what do you mean? Of course you can make it.
Well, okay, Mr. Creative.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't
You can't,
know,
like,
man.
download
It's
it and you-
confusing. What is it, you know? This has been my favorite podcast. I'm actually crying from laughter. Oh my god.
I don't even know what we're talking about though.
It
Is my
started with the
favorite part about it.
NFTs. Yeah, it started with NFTs. Like, what is it? And I'm
And
like,
went to
yeah,
art.
you can't.
You
If you
can't
got a Mona
steal
Lisa,
art anymore.
I'm trying to. Yeah, you can't steal art. Thank you, blockchain. You know, I don't know. I don't even know what blockchain is. So I'm going.
Next
home.
time, next time I go to your house, I better see some digital art up on the wall. Like some crazy projector. You better have 6, 1 on each wall.
Yeah,
4 around the table.
Nothing on but the projectors. Can't
It's
afford
just
the lights.
Just
You're
super
like, why
high
is it so
quality
cold
projectors.
in your house? I'm like, well, I turn the heat off to afford the art.
The projectors need a certain temperature to run optimally.
Yeah.
At.
Kids are like standing by the projectors trying to get like, yeah, Dad, looks great.
Don't stand in front of the projector. Don't stand in front
real
of the projector.
cold though, please.
It belongs on the wall.
Marley, get it out of your eyes. Marley goes blind. Joke's just going. Anyway, you know.
Oh boy,
So no more stolen art.
brutal. Yeah.
We'll have to look into it. Because it is
All right.
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't watch that video.
It's
I
definitely
figured.
interesting.
I just put an NFT in the stock ticker just to see if something came up. NFT, you out there? Token? By the way, you could buy and sell crypto on Weevil now.
Sweet.
They
When
allow
did they
you
start
to
doing that?
Recently. You could apply for it now. It's open season on here. I'm looking at Ethereum on this chart right now. I could buy it if I wanted.
That's awesome.
I'm going in full Ethereum. I'm getting a shirt, Team Ethereum.
Yeah, get that thing going, bro. You are Ethereum.
I know. Tom, what's happening in OTC world? Anything crazy?
Nothing too much.
Any carbon stocks popping off? Any nickel stocks?
Nah, carbon's pretty dead these days. It was just that
What
one.
about silver?
Nah,
For a while, I saw people talking about silver.
no, I don't mess with nothing silver or gold. Although I think what's a SANP? Let me look that up real quick.
Snapchat?
That's some type of mining company. So it's up 45% today. But that one's been running for a few days now. It has like a massive green day and then a red day, and then a massive green day. It's kind of all over the place.
What's up with Johnson and Johnson?
Yeah, with that vaccine. I'm saying here we go by March 3rd, or let's go March 2nd, March 1st, 2nd. You're going to see 479 resistance being broken on, or 479 being on AMC. And then
On
say by
which date?
By the 3rd, and then by the 5th, it'll be back in the, I'm going to say early first couple weeks, it'll be back in the $2-3 mark.
Well, as long as it's before March 26th, that's all I care about. So that's
I think you'll see that.
Yeah. Hopefully
and
not.
I was debating doubling down and getting another one. Because this is around where I bought my first one.
Well, you could have just rolled, like when you were in a little bit of profit, just rolled it to into a better option or a more suitable option for where you are. Gotcha. Let's look at. I'm gonna just not to keep on this, but just because we're talking about it. One I think important place for it to break one threshold is falling below 7 again, 7.0.
Yeah, if it falls below 7 again.
Yeah, like it right now, the resistance that I'm seeing here is at 8.17, and the support looks like it's around 7.16. So if it cracks that, then I think you'll see that quicker fall in the next couple days.
It's crazy that it's hanging around high day right now. It usually doesn't do that.
Right. And I think that's like from what we said due to the earnings and whatnot.
Yeah. At least it gapped down today. That was nice to see.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
It is interesting.
I wonder, is it even getting talked about on Reddit anymore, or is it gone? Gone from the ether?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a big Reddit guy.
Me either.
I'm sure there's good stuff on there for certain things, but it's like
I feel like it's the same as Twitter. You know.
Let me ask you this, Nick. What's the deal with Apple?
I know, man. I'm still in it.
Yeah. Are you still the same in it, or did you?
Yeah, no. I bought a little bit more on this dip, so I just kind of stay where I was. I didn't sell. I should have sold, but it dipped back down close to what my average was. So I just ate up a little bit more because I had all that money I rolled in from Bitcoin.
Right.
So that's where I'm at now. Nice. But I'm still in. I don't know. It's like such a weird stock. Do you watch it?
Apple, once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Something. Thought it was going to be way cooler.
It's not like not cool, you know. It's just I look
I've
at it
just
like
tied up
Oh,
so
that's
much.
a earnings dump right there for Apple.
yeah,
You
it
mean?
bounced off of it's bouncing down. Got another plane. It cracked through that. And then right here, if it cracks below 121, it's probably going to go even lower. But
Yeah, that's right around my average.
right. Very
So,
cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't know, man. I just tied
it's
up so
always
much
safe,
money.
though.
I've tied up so much money in it that I'm like, it's just sitting there, and it's been sitting there. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna get out of here.
But it can't go wrong, though. In long term, like, you're always going to be fine. You know?
Yeah,
Unless something crazy happens, which probably won't.
But that's the same thing I talked about. Like, what's crazy? What would happen? What news does anything? That's what I was talking about in the beginning. It's like CCIV had bad news or great news, and the stock tanked.
Well, because it's not about the stock. Like, a lot of it, it's
Yeah,
not
it's about the story.
it's about the story. It's just
Story's over. People are out.
It's just pumps. It's not even that people are out. It's like that your purpose, a lot of people's purpose for trading is to make money. And
Right.
when you get people to believe in something like that stock, for instance, CCIV, it's like it there was so much buzz around it and people believed that it was going to be the next thing that made them rich, that like it was like we load up, it's going to the moon. You convince enough people of that, as soon as, like, you know, the people who really have stake in it and really trying to make money off of it know when to get out. Like, okay, I think there's 100,000 cars that were right on pre-order or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's still, it doesn't, what does that really mean, you know?
Right.
So it's like, as far as real, you know, like what you can get out of the company, I think, yeah, over time you'll see it probably go back up, or it will regulate somewhere, but it's not going to be, basically the people who are manipulating the market, capitalizing off of the making quick money, and
Right.
or at least the desire to make quick money. And that's what it is. It's like a psychological thing.
Yeah. And the chart still looks okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it'll definitely level out, and it'll be fine. But it is interesting to see $33. It was at 65 the other day. Like,
yeah, and then
That's
same
nuts.
thing with that.
it's on a downtrend right now
Yeah, that's a big drop
for the day.
I mean, it's kind of penny stock pattern.
That's what I'm saying. It's a normal, it's like when I saw it originally, it struck me as a normal pump. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it looked like.
How about Oshkosh, man? This stock looks. They're the ones that beat out Workhorse.
Oh, for the post office?
For the postal service deal. That's the same thing with Workhorse. I mean, Workhorse crashed. I mean, it's trading at like $14.
Well, that was Workhorse's whole identity, right? Was getting the postal service thing.
Down 47.45%.
Man,
even
that's
lower
a shame.
now. Yeah,
It's a shame.
But still, it's like we know that stock from a $4 stock. Like, is that where it's going back to?
Maybe, unless there's another outlet for it to do business.
I think there'll be something else. But I don't know. I can't see it going to 4, but I think it like hovers around 16.
Right.
Where's it at now? What did you say?
It's at 14 again.
Yeah. So 14
well, from
maybe,
30.
Maybe it will go down to never mind. Scratch that last thought.
I don't even know. I had a great trade this morning in the pre-market, man. I watched this thing dip, and I bought right at the low, and then it took a little bit of a run. I made like 3%, and I was out. I was like just trying to like test my skill.
Right.
I was like, oh, I'm not that big of an idiot. I knew that was going to happen.
How did your skill work out? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I only made like 3%, but I watched like the RSI. I was like, all right, this is the time to get in, and now this is the time to get out, and I did it. I was like, huh, how about that?
I love the RSI. It's my favorite.
Me too. Before
My
you came
favorite
on,
of
I
the
was trying to get
indicators.
it on this on the desktop. That's my
My
favorite one.
I keep it on the top of every chart. So every time I open a chart, it's just there. My favorite of the indicators.
Yeah, it's almost like that's the one you just look at. That and VWAP, I guess.
I like
And I like
Bollingers as well.
Yeah, and I like the 20-day.
What's that? The SMA?
Yeah, yep. Damn, man, workhorse. It sucks to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty gnarly
Dropped
red candle
all the
right
way
there.
down to 1250.
That's crazy.
And that news happened yesterday. That broke.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even
Do
know.
you feel like Workhorse is like one of your children?
Yeah, that's what I'm
From
saying.
how long
I'm like,
you watch it, it's
I'm
like
watching
it's hard
it,
to
I'm
see.
like, ah, damn. Because it held that high for so long.
Yeah, it was legit.
Damn, dude. It's going back to $4. Unless they're like, we're doing drones now.
Oh, didn't UAVS get in some trouble? I thought I saw that in the chat.
Drones are a play. You know, it's so funny. You play a drone? You doing drones? Any drone stocks?
Big time drone, man. Big
Isn't
time drone.
that like that's coming kind of soon, like the drone delivery thing, right?
Hell no, it ain't. You think so? I don't think so.
I thought I saw
Supposed to.
Amazon's commercial.
Yeah, there's been testing for it and whatnot in like specialized markets.
Yeah, I don't know. On one hand, I'm like they already know everybody's address, but then it's like, why is a drone bringing it to me? I don't know.
That's funny.
Something
They
feels
know
weird
everybody's
about it.
address.
But yeah, like that's the only difference is a drone's bringing it to you.
Yeah, I mean that would be insane. I would think that's insane.
Yeah.
But is that like when we used to say there's going to be moving sidewalks, man? Sidewalks are just going to take, you don't even have to walk.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Are you talking about like
has
the thing
ever
at,
said that?
You're
thing
Like
at
the
the
thing at the
airport?
airport? Do you know
Yeah.
how insane that would be to set up in a city? That would be moving sidewalks. That seems like
when I was in grade school, people would say, "Yeah, in the year 2000, there's going to be moving sidewalks."
Who would say that? Who? Are you still friends with these people?
He was a priest.
There's going to be moving sidewalks.
St. Mary's, man, jack me up, dude.
Yeah, moving sidewalks. They promise moving sidewalks in
Yeah, these
the year
people
2000.
are full of shit, man. That's why I'm pissed to this day.
Like,
I'm still pissed about it.
I get annoyed with moving sidewalks at the airport.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
know, the
what do we
moving
need
walkways.
this for?
Right, we're just walking. Let's just do it.
Yeah, what do we need this damn thing for?
Love
we
it.
just got we got a minute left text.
Well, on that note, let's look forward to moving sidewalks in the next one. So
great way.
That's
yeah, we'll have
title.
to pick up on that at some point.
So sick.
Yeah. Sweet. I think that's a good way to do
So
it. Moving sidewalks and art that can't be stolen.
Hopefully everybody gets to see this episode.
Having a rough morning, guys.